told them that I would be classy. From all of my classes, passed them over the masses. Don't know what my mask is. I'm out here in traffic with my game face on. Cause I've been dedicated. They want dead to me, but that ain't my inner matrix. Similar places. Double R, 70-inch interfaces. And they faces. Twin Mercedes and they heartbeat light. I showed them the aces. No need for the brace. We tying up laces. That's on an everyday basis. I done be cases. I'm talking Jada and Maces. Ski masks on, blur the faces. Nike replacements, burn the aces. Bought a new rollie, I'm changing faces. Give me my flowers while I'm here. I won't let them. I'm changing faces. Give me a second, I'll reappear. Let me show you something. In the summertime, make the drop top disappear. See in the crop top when the block hot. Tell her come here. Telekinesis. Everything I own, we don't do leases. I'm gonna win, like the crushed nylon Nike fleeces. I gotta win, that mean ripping competition to pieces. I never die, that mean I would never know what deceased is. Immortal, live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly. Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, grab my hand and fly. Spread your wings far as you can and just fly. Fly. Grab my hand and just fly. Fly. Maybe I'm underrated, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm legendary, if only it running my block. #1 draft pick, they watching me shooting my shots. You witnessing thug passion, you think I just ran in the pot. I do this for me, I do this for you and every other kid on the block. The ones who got dreams, till everyone is filled, they never stop. I want you to win, we never gonna lose, we never gonna fold. We only get stronger, them levees gonna hold. Even in the rain, carrying lows, positivity till it turn into blows. I am one with my destiny, I give you my all, the best of me. And I can't die, so tell my ops, let's play the best of 3. And I'm on my chef career, smell it from the mezzanine. Cooking comp is my specialty, know I got the recipe. Immortal, live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly. Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, grab my hand and fly. Spread your wings far as you can and just
I put my all in it, I'm authentic, I'm raw with it. I'm a call a mortician, coming back like Jordan, I'm 4/5 in this ambition. Cooking in the kitchen, in the pot missing, in the shop mission. No, I pissing, I do not listen. From the block tripping, I stop wishing. Pulling off the lot with the top missing like Motor City. It's all pistons, I blow a check out, ball vicious. That was on my neck, I couldn't fall victim, I was all with it. Don't need a breather, put that card in, it wasn't a visa. Hardest caught up bringing the heater. Iron the stripes on my brand new Adidas. Still in the meeting with Kellen and Nike, cause we the best talking every season. Give me a reason, I'm playing defense, stealing from heathens. Long as I'm breathing, I'ma keep dreaming. I'm a savage running 21, I'ma pull and pop it like 100. RP to 24, so I work 24 hours. The work is never done, immortal.
Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Great to have you with us as we get ready for a Monday afternoon presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Chris Webber and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson, the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce. We'll see the Seattle Supersonics and the Denver Nuggets. So Seattle will get the first possession here. Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Cowboy in at the center position, locking down the middle. Money. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Oh, man, these fans are pumped. I expect them to be loud tonight. Should be a great game.
Here's the prodigy. And the three-pointer goes.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Money. From the left block. Uses the glass to drop it in.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Here's the eraser. From deep. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Inside, here's the bulldozer. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's the chosen one. Pass to Rain Man. Here's the prodigy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the chosen one. No good on the 3. To the paint. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And Walton gets it to go. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
To the wing, right side. That's tipped. And here's the fast break. Here's D. Banked it in off the glass.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Driving inside. Soft touch off the glass.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Rain Man gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Oh, that's some skill on that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on a lead pass.
Here's Money. Pass to the bulldozer. Here's D. Shot clock at 6. He's got a piece of it. Here's the chosen one. Down low. Launches a 3. Counted from distance. 6 points for him.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
1:33 left now in the first quarter. D gets the bucket.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
The Nuggets trail. And we've got 1:18 left in the first. And it's the chosen one missing. From deep, MP. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
This is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. Gotta love it.
Pass to the chosen one. And again, Denver no good. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
There's 37 seconds left in the opening quarter. And here we go, the Nuggets on the fast break. Here's Jay. Buries it down low.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a 1-possession game. Well done.
MP outside. Pass to D. Back to MP. 5 to shoot. Here's D. The 3 is up. The shot that time not on target. Here's the chosen one. Here's lights out. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. The Supersonics on top, up 3. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Supersonics.
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
So on the floor for Seattle, they've got MP, and it's shake and bake in at the 4-man position. Here's Murphy, and he banks in the layup.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Now here's MP, tight defense on him. Here's D, and he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Fresh. To the middle. Here's the chosen one. And in 7 attempts, he's drained 3.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
MP outside. No good off the back of the rim.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Yeah, that's not his spot, plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
Pass to the chosen one. He buries it from 3. He's got 11.
I'll tell you what, their execution just continues to impress.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. And that one's good. Shake and bake.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Here's Murphy. To the left side wing. The 3 is up. And it's the chosen one missing. Here's Seattle. MP outside. To the right side. Here's D. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Pass to Jay. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Doc. The Supersonics with a lead. And out of bounds. Denver will have it. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to the eraser. Here's the Prodigy, covered by MP. And the Prodigy gets it to go.
You can see the D just a little slow getting to the bucket. I mean, he'll make you pay for that.
Here's Money. The ball's knocked loose. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Fires from deep. No good. The Supersonics go the other way with it. MP outside. Pass to Money. 6 to shoot. Here's Cowboy. Lets the 3 fly. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nuggets. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. They trail by 1. Pass to the prodigy. And he drives in, lays it up and banks it in. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
MP outside. To the inside, the bulldozer. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Now a timeout called by Denver. Here's the prodigy, covered by MP. Pass to the chosen one. From the wing. Misses again. Just 4 for 10 from the floor. MP outside. Here's Doc. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Money. Deflected! And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. "26 seconds left in the first half of this one. Here's the chosen one. He's got 11. And the layup is good off the glass. 13 points in the game. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Nuggets ahead, leading by a point. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. They kept at it on both ends of the floor, and at the end of the period, they had a slight deficit of 3 points. They were slightly better in the second. Not a big difference between these two teams. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nuggets' first half?
The passing is what kept the offense rolling. The communication has been tremendous. Guys are working as a unit and not as individuals. They've got to repeat that kind of ball movement in the second half.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
Well, I'll tell you what I saw in the first half, Ernie. 3 things. Soft defense, not enough pressure, but they can still win this game. They need to ramp it up. Is that 2 or 3? Doesn't matter. You understand, Ernie.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's the chosen one. And it's the eraser in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Michael Malone. Pass to Jay. Here's the chosen one. 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get one up. The prodigy can't hit.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Tries a 10-footer. The putback. That shot off the mark. Denver in the lead. Here's Jay. He's got 5. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Here's Money. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Walton. Pass to Money. Shot clock at 5. Knocked loose. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. The floater. The Prodigy can't hit. And it's the Supersonics with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Here's Money. And Walton gets it to go.
Oh, good interior offense. Those passes have to be right on target.
Down low. Here's the chosen one. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. He's got 15.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Pass to D. This for the tie. Doesn't go that time. Now Denver takes it the other way.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. Just need to calm down, play the game.
The chosen one shot is good.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to D. The 3. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
That's a slip up by the D, and I'm sure they know it. I mean, the one guy you don't want to give an open 3 to.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
Start it.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to the Prodigy. Here's Murphy. For 3. And it's the eraser missing. Seattle trails. Here's Money. To the middle. Here's Shake and Bake. This for the tie. And the layup is good.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set them up.
And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Here's the Prodigy. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And that one misses. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Here's Seattle. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Now here's MP. Pass to Cowboy for the lead. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. The Nuggets trail. Here's Fresh. Here's the eraser. Gets a very good look and converts.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
MP outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Cowboy. Misses off the right iron. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Over to the left wing. Pass to the eraser. Here's the Prodigy, covered by MP. Clock at 6. Here's the Prodigy. Launches it. Rebounded by Shake and Bake. Here's D. Here's Doc. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Supersonics on top, up 3. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So on the floor for Seattle, they've got MP, and it's D in at the 2-guard spot. A shot from the high post. Got a hand on it. Here's Rainman. Pass to Murphy. Here's the chosen one. He drops it from range. 20 points for him.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Timeout called, the Supersonics.
And something fans don't always get to see some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. With the game being this tight, each possession takes on a greater importance. He told his players, quote, be in the moment. If something doesn't go our way, don't dwell on it, focus on the next play. Guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
Yeah, and when the game is tight, you can see why they go to him. And by the way, where was the defense on that play?
Here's lights out. Pass to the chosen one. Over to the wing to take the lead. Can't hit that one. The Supersonics go the other way with it. Here's Money. Here's the Bulldozer. Right wing. Here's Walton. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Pass to Rainman. Inside. Here's Jay. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
The Supersonics with a lead. Pass to Money. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's the Bulldozer. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
To the paint. Here's Rainman. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Good. Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
And there's no better feeling coming up nails when the stakes are high.
Out to the right wing. Here's the chosen one. Shot clock at 6. He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to D. Pulls up. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
Now a timeout called by Denver. They're down by 3. 1:50 left in the fourth. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Here's the chosen one. Stolen. Fast break. Here we go. Uses the glass on the layup. 20 points for him. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Supersonics.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game. They've got the steals to prove it.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity. Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, it's taking on a different feel since the break. You can see how many more hustle plays are being made.
Money with the bucket.
Oh, you get it inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot almost every time.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Here's the chosen one. Pass to Jay. Here's the chosen one. Just 5 on the clock. From the arc. And Walton pulls it down. Here's Seattle, leading by 5. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
First free throw is good, and that trims the lead to 6. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and he commits the intentional foul. And it's the Supersonics with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall. Here's the chosen one.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, the game got away from them, but hopefully they've learned some things, and hopefully they'll be able to make some adjustments next time.
Oh, swiped away. Here's the prodigy. Pass to Jay. 4-3. Rebounded by Shake and Bake. Here's Money. So it's Seattle picking up the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, this come up, it been really major. My team eating like we sitting at the dinner table. I done got a couple calls from a couple labels. Now it's all eyes on me like they was watching cable. I had to come up, I really couldn't stay down. Still 10 toes with my boys from the playground. I see these haters, they really want me way down. If they not talking bread, please get up out my way now. Look, I never changed, I only had to move different. I'm like a title contender, moves made with precision. I went from losing to winning, I wanted all no percentage. I'm never fake, no pretending. You want to, you can get it. Hold up, my wordplay is on a different level. I'm getting hot, popping off, guess I'm in the kettle. A rock star, so you know I Fast life, leave my foot up on the gas pedal. A young Don, I'm feeling like I'm Nino. Got the money and the power with no casino. I'm running up the bands and I'm only seeing C-notes. I'm a star, ain't got bucks, yeah, I feel like Cappuccino. Look, 2020, I'm really taking over. I need a big body Benz and a chauffeur. Got a V8 in the engine and I'm about to blow the motor. You know I run the game, you could call me a controller, Yeah, it's my year, like baby had in 2019. I'm like an outcast, I'm feeling like I'm fresh and I'm clean. Big bands in my jeans, got me ripping the seam. Got designer.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Lakers coming through the tunnel with swagger. This looks like a team that's all set to go to work here at home. The busy freeways of Los Angeles, a hallmark of this sprawling metropolis. We're coming to you from Southern California. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. And one injury for them. They're still pretty close to full strength, though.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Well, playing in Los Angeles presents unique challenges. Lakers great Magic Johnson says Hollywood's right there. And you can't go too close to all of that because it'll take away from winning. So you have to be disciplined to play in LA, and remember that with the Lakers, it's all about winning championships. Kevin?
It sure is, and the banners to prove it, David. Thank you. You know, Steve, above the rim play always is captivating to watch. We should see some of that tonight.
Yes, Kevin, a lot of watch ahead because these guys can fly. I'm glad I'm watching and not trying to slow these guys down.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Garbage man out there with Boss, and then it's Little General. Then there's Jackson, and it's the bodyguard in at the two guard. And for Los Angeles, they've got the closer, get out there with A-Train. Then it's Mr. Perfect, and it's the quick in at the 5. Down low. Passes it to Mr. Perfect. Pass to A-Train. The pass to the quick. Here's the closer. 4 on the shot clock. Good on the shot. Here's the bodyguard. Rebounded by the Lakers. To the paint. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
Out in his own on the break. Here's the kid. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
Most teams now are looking to play with pace. No better way to ignite the break than off a turnover.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the game.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
What's up?
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Little General. Jackson passes to Little General. And they pick up 2.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Passes to Mr. Perfect. Here's the kid. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
This is what we talk about, value in each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's the bodyguard. Pass to Little General. At the elbow, it's Jackson. A 3-ball. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And the pass to Mr. Perfect. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And good that time. And that's now 7 points for the kid.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Little General. Pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Little General. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Little General's got his second basket. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Pass to the kid. Here's Mr. Perfect. To the middle. They swipe it. Inside. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Pass to the closer. Out left to the wing. A-Train, the pass to Mr. Perfect. Knocked loose. And it's Houston on the break. Here's Boss. A stupendous finish in traffic.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence. Good things tend to happen.
The kid hits the three-point bomb. The kid's got 10 points.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
And there's the pass to Little General. Here's Boss. The bodyguard passes to Garbage Man to the wing right side. The dish now to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Down low, here's Mr. Perfect. That one goes in.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Passes it to the bodyguard. Pass to Little General. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The pass to A-Train. 27 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. He takes it in. Just 5 to shoot. And wrestling for it there. But no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so here is Houston. Rockets trail by 3. Here's Little General. The 11-footer. And too long on the shot. Here's A-Train. Here's the closer. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Lakers ahead, leading by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
It looks like they're ready to run today, fellas. They keep getting out on the break whenever they can.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Rockets trail by 3. This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Junior's out there with Big Red. Then there's Jackson, and then it's Little General, and it's the bodyguard in at the shooting guard position. And the Lakers have possession. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Here's the monster. Here is Slim. Passes it to Mr. Perfect. 5 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. There's the pass to the Quick. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Here's Houston now. They trail by 1. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Here's Little General. He's got 6. Here's the bodyguard. That's tipped. To the inside.
Oh!
And that one is stuffed right through.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Lakers leading by 3. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Here's the monster. Here's A-Train. Pass to the Quick. Yep, it counts. The Quick's got 4 points in the quarter. You know, Steve, we're in this era of wide open, up-tempo style. How much fun would you have playing right now?
Kevin, it would have been a blast. The floor spacing gives you so many options offensively, and you can take a whole bunch of threes. However, at the defensive end, in my era, you couldn't hand check. So now it would have been a lot of work.
Here's A-Train. Here's Mr. Perfect. And there's the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Mr. Perfect's got his second bucket of the night.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Here's Little General. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. The closers checked in for the Quick. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. The monster passes to A-Train. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's the monster. 5 on the clock. A-Train, the pass to Slim. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The kid, he's checked in for the Lakers. Houston also making some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Big Red. Garbage Man comes in for Junior. And it's Boss in for the bodyguard. Here's Little General. 8 points for him. Feeds it to Jackson. What a terrific move that was.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
The pass to the kid. Here's A-Train. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Jackson. 1:30 left now here in the second. Here's Boss. Pass to Jackson. Oh, that's blocked. Here's the kid. Pass to the monster. Here's the kid. Here's the closer. Guarded by Jackson. That shot, no good.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Passes it to Little General. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Little General's got it all tied up now for Houston. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's A-Train. Now the pass to the closer. Here's the monster. Here's the kid. And just miss after miss right now.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Boss. Pass to Little General. Fires for 3. And another 3 for Houston.
And it just seems that every pass... they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's A-Train to the wing on the left. Here's the closer, and that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Rockets on top, scoring 10 unanswered to finish off the quarter. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, you had control of this game. How did it get away?
Well, we started the game exhibiting championship-level passing, which is what we're preaching. We got a lot of good looks, got an early lead. We didn't pay attention to their strength. That's how they got back in the game.
We'll see if you can get back on top of things. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. They were in a rough spot, down 7 at one point, but kept it from getting worse than that. They created some momentum for themselves in the second and went into halftime up by 3. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
The road could be unfriendly, and they've clearly risen. They're shrugging off the chants from the fans. Defense, you saw it. That's no. They're playing their focus, and they're getting to work. They're playing with a lot of confidence right now.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
They were strong in transition. Seemed like the guys fed off the higher tempo. Certainly, they definitely got the looks they wanted, playing an outstanding game. They can keep it up in the second half, they may wear the other side out.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Fantastic game from Little General in this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Rockets leading by 3. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So the Lakers 5 right now. We've got Mr. Perfect, The closer is out there with the quick. Then it's the kid, and it's A-Train in at the 1. Passes to Mr. Perfect. Here's the kid. There's the 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Houston's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Here's the bodyguard. Little General the pass to Garbage Man. Again, the Rockets score. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. The pass to the kid. Here's A-Train. Pass to the quick. Lakers working the ball around now. Passes it to the kid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's A-Train. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Not only is he a deadly shooter from out there, but he is towering over his defender.
And Houston calls their first timeout of the game. Big Red's checked in for Jackson. So it's the Rockets now. The lead is 2. Little General the pass to the bodyguard. Here's Boss. Here's Little General. He's got 17. Fires the 3. Boss, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's the quick. Out to the wing. Here's A-Train. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's the bodyguard. The pass to Big Red. Here's Boss. The Rockets with another miss. Here's the kid. Pass to A-Train. To the paint. Here's the quick. It's good. This game is all even. The quick's got 6 points.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
To the left wing. Here's Garbage Man. It's tipped. And he stays with it. Here's the bodyguard. Sinks the triple. The bodyguard's got his second bucket tonight.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Pass to the kid. Here's Mr. Perfect. Here's A-Train. There's the pass to the kid. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Rockets leading by 3. Here's Little General. He's got 17. Big Red passes to the bodyguard. Here's Boss. 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. Doesn't go that time. Los Angeles has gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. He gets that one. The closer's got his second basket of the game.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here is Garbage Man following the bucket by the Lakers.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Lakers trail by 3. And the Lakers call time here. Gotta like what Little General has done in this game.
Good decision to regather. Talk it over. Your main concern now is how to slow this guy down on the offensive end.
Slim, he's checked in for Los Angeles. The Monster comes in for the Kid. The Rockets also changing it up. Jackson, he's checked in for Big Red. Junior comes in for Garbage Man. And it's Jackson in for Boss. Here's the Quick. He has 6. Here's Mr. Perfect. And again, no good by the Lakers. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Rockets. It's a 3-point game.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Houston shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Pass to the Monster. 27 seconds left to play here in the third. Mr. Perfect, the pass to Slim. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw, no good. He doesn't get the second one. Rockets leading by 3. Passes to the bodyguard. To the middle. Junior the pass to Little General. Here's A-Train. The pass to Mr. Perfect. From 18 feet away. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Rockets lead by 3. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Three tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Lakers trail by 3. And so in the game for the Rockets. We've got the bodyguard. Jackson is out there with Junior. And there's Jackson. And it's Little General in at the point. The Rocket shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Pass to the bodyguard. There's the triple. A shot off that time. And the Lakers going the other way now.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And there's a whistle. That goes on the bodyguard. That's foul number 2 for him. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's the Monster. Here's Mr. Perfect. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. The bodyguard passes to Jackson. Here's Little General. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's A-Train. Drives to the hoop. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Houston leading by 3. Outside Jackson. He dishes it to Jackson. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The monster passes to Slim. That's tipped. Here's A-Train. And that one drops.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And Los Angeles with some changes. The closer comes in for Slim, and it's the kid in for the monster. Houston also making some changes. Garbage Man comes in for Junior, and it's Boss in for Jackson. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Mike D'Antoni talked to his team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
All right, David, thanks. Passes it to the kid. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
They do, and you also see a lot of points have come off the dribble penetration. They've been aggressive on the bounce at attacking the defense.
Rockets have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. To the left side wing. Here's Boss. And the pass to Little General. Just 5 on the clock. Launches a three. Knocks down the three ball. Little General's got 20.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
1:52 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's the closer. Releases. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
Here's Little General. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The Quicks got 7 rebounds in the game. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's the closer. It's blocked. Here's the Quick. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. .112 left in the fourth quarter. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Houston in the lead. Here's Little General. Tries it from 19. That shot off. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to A-Train. Lakers working the ball around now. Rebounded by Jackson.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the Rockets with possession here. Here's Little General. 5 on the clock. Pass to Boss. Here's the 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They trail by 5. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
And on the defensive end, they'll have to foul whomever gets the ball. No time left to be picky.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Little General.
And tell you what, he's worked very hard to get himself in good position throughout the course of this game. And that comes across in his shooting percentage. He's hit over half his shots from the field. And that's not because he got hot as much as it's because of the effort he put in to get himself open.
And they go to the intentional foul. So we see the Rockets get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
paper or the fam. I do this only for the. We're trying to invest in some land. If they ain't hearing what I'm saying, then I make them understand that we're the truth. Here's the proof. Only great.